All right. Welcome back to part two. Part one is this Aries moon. Relationships, careers, and all kind of extra bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, um, what is the moon? The moon is your emotions. The moon is your it's represent also your mother. Um, it's like where you spiritually come from, where your spirit comes from, and like part of your spiritual task here. You dig what I'm saying? It helps your son to complete a spiritual task while you're down here in this incarnation. Uh, it's also like Aries moon is ruled by Mars. It's fire. You dig what I'm saying? Um, very impulsive. Uh, also, very fiery when it comes to the way they communicate sometimes when it comes to relationships or just dealing with people in general, depending on the placement of the moon. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of Aries moons, like I said in part one, might have a hard life in the beginning. You know what I mean? So they'll learn like hard work, the meaning of hard work in this lifetime. And a lot of times they don't mind doing that hard work. You dig what I'm saying? As long as they're being compensated right. Because if not, then Aries moon gonna be like, nah, it ain't good for them, and they're gonna remove themselves, from that situation, in whatever way that they have to. But a lot of times they're smart and how they go about doing things that they know how to do. You dig what I'm saying? Because they have courage to do things that nobody else ain't doing. They share that kind of like newness and like freshness with like that Aquarius energy. Like they share that. Like they ain't afraid to try something new. You dig what I'm saying? Um, but they'll find themselves starting something new all the time, a lot of times in life, emotionally. And like I said, it deals with the mother. So, um, which I didn't speak on in the first part was Aries Moon's mother's their relationship with the mother could be like the mom could show them tough love. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of tough love. They could look at their mom like their mom was a warrior or a soldier when it comes to just life. Their aspect of them looking at their mom or their relationship could have been like a very could be sometimes it could have been toxic. It could be toxic too. Like Aries Moon's like with their mother, it could be like real toxic, or they could look at their mom as being like either selfless or very selfish. Like that's the best. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah, selfless or selfish. Uh, uh, their mom could like be a fighter too in a different way for different things, for people. Their moms also can be like a healer also. Uh, uh, Aries moon, they could look at their mom as being like childish too, in certain ways. Or they could be the one that's childish with the mom. If you dig what I'm saying, like that could be their childish kid. You dig what I'm saying? The Aries moon could be the most childish. You dig what I'm saying when it comes to dealing with their emotions sometimes, or dealing with certain situations pertaining to the mother coming up early. But like I said earlier, dealing with the mom, like their mom could have showed them like a lot of tough love when it came to just life, like showing them like what's real, like being real with them, like being super real with them, like in a way that a lot of other mothers like wouldn't have talk to their kids. Like Aries moon, uh, their mom could have like been very shit. Someone could have been emotionally abusive though. Yeah, that's the other part. Like, yeah, that's the other part. Someone could be emotionally abusive to Aries moms, their moms. Or, you dig what I'm saying? Like, damage them emotionally in a certain way. Aries moms, but they're good with knowing how to knowing like women. They like Aries moons like know women in a certain aspect. Like they know like uh, uh, more so like the intentions of a woman and women sometimes try to, you know, because the Aries moon would seem like, you know, they like whatever they're presenting, dealing with that woman. You dig what I'm saying? Because in the man's chart, you dig what I'm saying, it's the kind of wife or the kind of woman that you choose to be with in this lifetime, or you know, the kind of woman that you're gonna deal with in this lifetime. So, shit, being younger, like, man, shit, that could be the kind of girl that don't let you go no fucking where. Like, you might be fighting all the time just to go out. You was young, you want to go to the club and shit. Motherfucker, like, y'all gonna be fighting, y'all be dead ass fighting, or y'all end up at the club together, and like, she just, like, in front of everybody. She come to you in front of everybody and just, like, cuss your ass out, like, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, going off when you going cray cray. You dig what I'm saying? Going super cray cray on you, dig what I'm saying? So, like, Aries moons, like the men, like, you're gonna deal with in relationships, like, the women you're gonna deal with gonna be, like, very fiery. Even if they're not an Aries, they're gonna be very fiery when you're young, and knowing, they want to know your whereabouts at all times. You dig what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times they know your whereabouts already. They better know your whereabouts. If not, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. It's gonna be a motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? But they're quick. You dig what I'm saying? Shit. And a lot of them in relationships, they could have had a lot of quick relationships, like male and female Aries moons in relationships. Like, they share that with like Aquarius and Gemini. So, like, especially that nice little sextile, everything in that, in between that, could have a lot of quick relationships. You dig what I'm saying? Like quickies or one night stand shit like that right there. That Aries moons could, relationships could be like that right there, because, like, it's all about a lot of times it's in the head too. Like, Aries rules the head, and like it like the chase. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it be more fucked up in the head, like thinking about the actual event of getting with the person more so than the getting with the person. Because a lot of times they get with the person, they'll be over quick because they think about it too quick. They be young, they like them to be the quick poppers. Like old girl said, ATL, you a quick popper. Average moon, y'all be quick poppers. Boop, 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 boop. Get in there, boop, 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 and it's over with. As soon as it started, it's over. Like, boom, that shit was over with as soon as it started. Yeah, that's another thing about, like, Aries moons, like, a relationship. They could be too quick to do shit with everything, and like they might be doing the most, like, on either side, male or female, like, could be doing the most when it comes to relationships, like doing the most of, like, the dumbest shit instead of the right thing sometimes, like, and might be a lot of fights, domestic violence, CDVs, shit like that right there, relationships, because remember, it's the emotions, and like, it's Aries, so it's like taking your emotions and fighting. Like, you might get a girl that will fight for your love. That's the girl that on Love and Basketball. So she probably was an Aries moon, even though she ain't express herself like that. She was probably Aries moon. Like, yeah, she was an Aries moon. Like, she played him for his heart or whatever. Like, you know, he beat her. He wasn't no Aries moon. That nigga was Scorpio moon. Dunking on her ass and everything. And look, she still like, you know what I mean? She, like Dick was saying, like, she loved him, but she didn't know how to express that. And you know what I mean? A lot of times, female Aries moons don't know how to express those emotions in the right way, and they could, like, be like too rough. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to certain shit, or a lot of men might not really vibe like the way they approach things. You dig what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men might think a female Aries moon in a relationship might be too much for them. Like, god damn, this nigga. I mean, like, she damn near act like a dude. She damn near nigga. She damn near nigga. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, like, she know how to talk that shit just as good as you, if not better. You dig what I'm saying? If not better, when it comes to just like anything. Like, she might be better at talking shit to you. You know what I mean? In relationships, and that could lead to a lot of fighting. Like that's not, like, they could just have a lot of fighting within relationships. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool as long as like they need to learn how to just basically, you know what I mean, have an outlet, you know, even and get their time to themselves. You dig what I'm saying? Like Aries moon, like in relationships, they need time to themselves. Like even if they live in the same house or whatever, like go for a ride. Like I don't give a fuck. Like whatever. Like they still just need that time to themselves. Because if they don't get that time to themselves, then like they're gonna become very, very like fucked up emotionally, and they're gonna start like displaying that shit in whatever way that they gonna express it, and that ain't good, and it ain't gonna be good. Trust me. I don't care, because Aries, when it comes to them and their emotions in a relationship, like they could be up and down, I mean, hot and cold, like real quick. Like they could be in their feelings 1 minute and then out of them the next one. They ain't even think about that shit. Almost similar to Gemini, but like they might be a little bit more petty than Gemini, like because they might hold on to it because like they ain't trying to forget. Like they need to get out that feeling because like it's kind of hard for them to adjust to that feeling, because that square for them in between like those feelings with Cancer, like because the moon is that's really Cancer energy, so that's square for Aries. So for them, like how they personally feel in a relationship, a lot of times they might not express like how they really feel, or it's hard, or it might be hard for them to express themselves. If they don't, then it might be hard for them to express themselves in a relationship. But when they do, a lot of times it might not come out right. It might not come out right at all. That shit might come out all fucked up, and it might look like they like Aries moon is just pointing the finger at like everything is boom 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 boom, instead of just doing a lot of because they have to do a lot of self-reflecting. Aries, you know what I mean? Like that's the square. They have to look at that mirror and look at the mirror at the Cancer shit, like because it's the reflection. Like before you point, look at self within a relationship. Like okay, well boom, what have I done to cause, you know what I mean? Because Aries always feels like they're right when it comes to shit. Like they know what the fuck they talking about. They know what the fuck they talking about. So they'll fight you tooth and nail with shit. When it comes to shit in a relationship. But the good thing is like they could fight for their relationship. You dig what I'm saying? Like they might get in fights about their relationship. You dig what I'm saying? When it comes to shit, they could and getting in fights is nothing to them. You dig what I'm saying? Because they understand, like, especially when it comes to their feelings and who they love, who they really want to be with. A lot of times, like they'll fight you tooth and nail about that, and they'll die about that. You dig what I'm saying? That's the dope thing about Aries moons. Like they'll go all the way to the abyss and all the way to the darkness with that person if they love them. You dig what I'm saying? Like they'll take it all the way there. They'll take it all the way there to the point to where, you know what I mean, they done got erased out of this planet. That's dope, but not really. You dig what I'm saying? Because the person, but it's dope to have somebody if they love you like that on the high vibrational, but on the lower vibrational, they could love you to the point to where they gonna hurt you. Aries moon, like you could deal with like I said, domestic violence in relationships. So shit, they could be one either dishing out the punishment or getting punished within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be aware of that. So as far as like careers, Aries moons, they could do a lot. They could do a lot of different things, but it's like whatever the placement of whatever house like the moon is in. So I'm gonna get to that aspect. So because Aries knows, like it kind of knows what people want. So say like in the 10th house, I'm just saying the 10th house is that's Capricorn. It's like knowing what people want, like having good business sense of like knowing what the people want. Like you're not gonna be buying a whole bunch of shit that people, as far as like your bottom line. They know their bottom line. They like, and they know how to invest their money into the right things that's gonna benefit them in the right ways. From paying attention and still being intuitive too, and knowing people and finding that balance with that Libra aspect, and not being opposition, and knowing how to be a good business person. So they a lot of Aries moons are very good at being entrepreneurs, because they're gonna try to do things that nobody else is gonna be doing. Like, they're gonna think outside the box. They're gonna be the first one to do some shit. They'll be the first ones to be doing some shit, and within their surroundings, or a lot of times, or the family. A lot of times they'll be the first one to just, because Aries is like the moon. Aries is first, so it's like boom, it'll go in first. It'll just go in first and see everything. Da da da. It's the traveler. You dig what I'm saying? So it's gonna go in, check it out, boom boom boom. It might not be as thorough as Sagittarius. Dig what I'm saying? Like, Sagittarius is gonna cover all the grounds of wherever Aries done been first, because Leo gonna sit there after everything, and just sit in the middle and watch everything, all that fire. But Aries is gonna be the first one to get in there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna, like I said, they're hard workers. So whatever career that they choose, a lot of times it's just entrepreneurship and doing new shit that people ain't never seen before. Because Aries is the first. It's gonna bring, it's the fire. So it's like the spark. So it's like the spark of a spark. They have a spark of ideas, of different things, when it comes to different aspects of life. So, like, they have like a lot of endless possibilities of careers. It's just all on what they have a passion to do, though. Because if they just choose anything, then they're gonna find themselves emotionally fucked up in a career. That's the other thing about Aries moon. So, like, you do anything, Aries moons. Y'all could do anything. A lot of times, y'all are here to do. Y'all not here to work for people. You're here to be your. Aries moons are here to be their own bosses in a way. I know that. Aries moons are here to be their own bosses. Because they don't take orders like very well. So when they learn how to just step out and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and it works better for them when they don't do what everybody else is doing. When they do what they want to do, then it works. But when they're following, Aries moons and careers, it's not gonna work well for them to the degree. Like, you can follow to a degree. Like, it's good to follow. Like, don't ever get it fucked up. I hate that a person's like arrogant, like, because Aries could be arrogant too, especially Aries moons. Like could be very arrogant early in, like they know it all. So they'll find themselves in a situation to where they don't know it all, and then like they're like, damn, I didn't know that part. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of fucked them up, but it was a good experience for them. You dig what I'm saying? Because they learn from it, and they're not gonna do that shit again. Trust me, they're not gonna do that shit again. They don't learn from it. So career-wise, you have a lot of endless possibilities, Aries moon. Do your own thing, and you'll always be alright. So glad y'all hollered at me. Hope to catch y'all